Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Thought I was going to be a little bit late there for a second getting my tea, but I was not. Hey, Mari, how's it going? Yeah, Gunpla and chill time. Might be a little bit of a quick one because I don't have too much left to do with this guy. We are, again, building the Duel Blitz Gundam. Last stream when I did this, I at least got the Dual Gundam done, and his beam rifle, that he doesn't actually use in the movie. But the Dual Gundam is here, so now we just gotta make all the armor parts. All of them. So yeah, we're turning this into that. So we gotta add a lot of stuff on top. He's naked right now? Pretty much. It's one again. This is one of my favorite. This is like one of my favorite Gundams of all time because he's just so standard. You've seen it, Mari, during the watch-alongs. The Duel showed up a lot. Right now he's got a bunch of armor slapped on top of him, but this is a good old Duel. You don't need no special shit until he needs special shit. Special shit just being armor. And I still have the old Dual Gundam here as well. So we got new, and then we got old. I think you can tell which one's the old one. The giant feet are a dead giveaway. Hey, Nichols, how's it going? What kind of tea? Just my normal, like, Earl Grey. That kind of stuff. I'm very boring with tea, but I love my tea. Hold on, I'm fiddling around with the, old Duel for a second, trying to set it up for the second half of, you know, this build. And it's not cooperating for whatever reason. Good lord. So, yeah, this is something I probably should have done, you know, before stream, but I didn't. Sue me. Oh, no wonder. I'm putting it on the wrong shoulder. Now that I look at it. Good. Playing some Palia. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Work was actually really good today. It's actually gotten a lot better recently. Much less stressful, I can tell you that much. Okay. Almost got the original Duel set up again. Almost. Just a few more little things to go. I think that goes on... No, I think it goes in the opposite arm. Yeah. I should have had this set up beforehand, but I'm a dumbass. Oh, well, I'm missing one of his little extra arm guards. That's good to know. Okay, so I got that hiding somewhere in my little parts drawer somewhere. That's no biggie. I did just kind of throw all these armor parts in there. I hope Palia is treating you well. Come on, there we go. Come on, get on there, get on there, get on there, get on there, get on there. Okay, we almost got it. Oh, there's the other arm part. Never mind, we good. Come on. All right. Arm piece. Yeah, keep dropping your rifle. I'm sure that'll go well. Okay, there we go. Original Duel is now set up. The original one I have here set up in his original Assault Shroud. With the cannon over the shoulder and, you know, just the extra armor all over the damn place. So the new Duel also has an Assault Shroud. That's what makes it the Blitz Duel, because it has new stuff on it. It doesn't have this rickety old crap on top. It's got some new fancy parts. Based off of the good old, based off the good old, what's they're called, Mabobber? The Blitz Gundam, hence Blitz. And hence it being the Duel Blitz. So, yeah, we just gotta make it all. Okay, the first step is literally take the beam sabers off. I don't need them now. I guess I should also take the rifle out of his hand. That would probably get in the way. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Okay, I still have all the runners here. We only got through 2 of them last stream. Only 2. So we got a lot of work to do. But it's fine. Some of these will be done almost immediately because they only have, like, 2 parts left on them. Okay. Alright, I think we're set up now. Just like you guys will be set up for some awesome relaxing times by going and checking out Nickels the Name. As you saw in their message there, they play Palia. You know, nice, good, fun little game there. They've also played Stardew Valley quite a few times and 100%ed it multiple times. You can tell they love their farming sims, but they also love their RPGs at times. They also do like their point-and-click mystery games. So, if any of that is your bag, yeah, you know where you can find more of that. You're welcome, Nichols. Why are you using big words? You know how I am with big words. Even though it's not that big. I'm not smart, okay? In a brief and clearly expressed manner, okay.
Succinctly.
Succinctly, okay. That's it, succinctly. I do my best. I do my best. Speaking of the best, Lumimari. Compared to her, most people are just counted as the rest. I don't know where I'm going with this. I literally had nothing. I thought I had something. I lost it. My words have been taken from me before they could even be, you know, thought of and pronounced through my mouth. But if you go and check out Mari, she'll have plenty of words for you. Many of them, probably a little, you know, rather crass. But with good reason. Oh yeah, words like bitch. So if you guys have not gone and checked out Lumimari, you really should. You really absolutely should. Yeah, I'll admit that one was a little weak today. I'm sorry about that one. That one was really weak. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Alrighty. Let's get this bad boy all snipped and snapped together. So I can clear these runners and boxes off of my desk finally. I've been looking forward to this today. And hey, yeah, guess what, guys? I fixed my bitrate issue. Like, I majorly fixed it. So I've just been letting Streamlabs, you know, automatically, you know, do whatever. Do the recommended thing. Let us automatically choose which server to connect you to. And, you know, that works out all the time. Most of the time. It's pretty good. But the last few days of stream, it's been really crappy. It's been really low, and there's been a lot of delay for you guys. And it was just annoying the hell out of me. Even after restarting my computer, reinstalling Streamlabs, restarting my router. All that. And it still wouldn't do it right. So I did a Hail Mary. I did a Hail Mary of a thing to see if it would work. I decided to choose what server myself. which server I would connect to specifically. Turns out, I was connecting initially, thanks to the auto thing, to fucking Portland, Oregon. Why am I connecting to a server in fucking Oregon? Yeah. So it's like, no wonder my bitrate connection is really unstable. I'm trying to connect to something in a different country, multiple states away. So I chose, how about I just connect to the server in Quebec, in Canada. And, well, guess what? The test I did last night for 5 minutes while having streams and other things open was staying at a fairly stable area. And did it again today, keeping it just like that, and guess what? It stayed that. It did fluctuate a little bit, but within a normal range. Like right now, I'm sitting around 4,000 again, like I should be. What in the hell? Why was I connecting to Portland? So there, yeah. It's fixed. I managed to fix it. Literally the stupidest thing ever. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why was it connecting to Portland? So that could mean a lot of my issues could have been I was connecting to a shitty server, through all these years. Like, who knows? Maybe a lot of the issues I had with bitrate over the years in general was just I was connecting to a really shitty server in general. But I mean, some of the stuff was I was having just actual internet issues in general, so... especially back in my old place. So I'm just happy this was literally just a stupid thing on Streamlabs' part. Yeah, fucking Streamlabs. I'm still getting so much more tempted to go and just reinstall OBS Studio and try to transfer all my shit over to OBS and use that instead. Like every day it just kind of gets a little bit closer to happening. But I'm still sticking with Streamlabs for now. For now. It could change. You never know. Okay. Okay. At least if you got a lot of clutter in your scenes, is a good way to clean it up. True, very true. I do have to kind of really go through all my scenes and clear up the sources, or at least organize them a little better. Because it is kind of like just all over the place still. I'll eventually get around to it. Eventually. And now I gotta use a sticker. Yay. Okay. I'm just really happy I was able to fix my issue really simply without having to do anything like calling my ISP to say, hey, what's going on? It would have literally done nothing because it was nothing on their end. It was purely Streamlabs. It's just Streamlabs' actual automatic thing just kind of failing. The recommended settings weren't exactly recommended. But it's fine. It all works now. I'm coming through nice and clear. My bitrate is nice and stable. I've got a Google Chrome tab open from music that's playing right now. People are watching TV, on the phone, video chat, and all that shit, and I got 0 issues. We are 100% back in business. The business of my hobby. And also entertaining and hanging out with you guys, because I love doing that. I absolutely love hanging with you guys. Okay. Just really hanging out with you too? Nah. Alright, how's it want me to do this? Does it just literally slide over top? Oh shit, it does. It just kind of slides over there. And then we give his front skirt an actual front skirt. There we go. Hey. Actually doesn't look too bad so far. Actually not too bad. Okay, the next part is really easy. It's just the extra thruster on the backpack and a new butt skirt. And it's just 2 solid parts. Real simple and easy. Yeah, this is like almost 100% going to be a shorter stream. Unless I decide to do something else, I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to, like... We'll see how long this takes me to do, and if I feel like I can do something else, maybe I will. We'll see. Like, maybe more Return of the King. Alright. Butt skirt. That doesn't move, because why would it move? It's a butt skirt on top of a butt skirt, and it's very pointy for some reason. Wait, how the... Oh, like that. Somehow. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting that it all just kind of slides in. Nothing really locking it in there. It's just kind of held together with friction. But yeah, we've got more of a backpack now, and we got more of a front. We're getting there. Oh, there's a little bit more of the backpack. Of course there is. Of course there's more to the backpack. I was wondering why there was just kind of a big hollow section up top. I still do wish it at least came with the runners to do another dual shield in its proper colors. I kind of wish it had that, but I mean, I can't complain too hard. It didn't have the shield in the movie. The beam rifle is only here because I think it literally shows up for a few seconds in the movie. It's ejected from the big weapons platform it's using, but he never decides to catch it. Just kind of goes out there and uses the other weapons on the duel. Oh, completely cuts off access to the beam sabers. Interesting. So I can't even mount the beam sabers on the backpack at all. It literally covers those holes up. Neat. I guess it's a interesting looking profile. And looks like now we're making the leg armor. So, how did everybody's weekend go? Anyone do anything interesting? I worked. And it's been some of the better days of work in a very long time, to be perfectly honest. I've been much less stressed. It's been awesome. And things are getting done. Played video games, started a new book. Ooh, new book. Okay, come on, do tell, do tell. Parents were in town, so we hung out with them, played games, went for Sinner. Sinner, eh? Something newfangled mealtime? Better than Sinner. Depends on who you ask. Shadow of the Fox by Julia Kagawa. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, fantasy feudal Japan. Let's go. I'm assuming it's been pretty good so far. The good old Google here on Goodreads, apparently, it's got 4 stars with 23,000 ratings and reviews. So after that, it's able to maintain 4 stars. You know, it's got to be pretty good. What part am I looking for here? What runner am I on? Okay, I'm on this runner. Let's turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. I'm only 30 pages in, but I'm enjoying it. It gets intense in the first chapter. Okay, you know what? Cool. Already draws you in. First chapter isn't even over yet, and it's already going balls to the wall. Okay, perfect. We don't need no slow, you know... We don't need no slow introduction with a lot of exposition. Nah, let's just go hardball. Just throw you right in there. We'll catch you up eventually. aren't you? Why aren't you connecting properly there, mate? Eh? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna... Where's my... There it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of stuffs in here. To kind of bring out more of the... Because it looks a little bland right now. I gotta do something to bring out a little bit more of, you know, stuff. Just a tiny bit. I'm doing it the lazy bastard way, but it's still a way to do it. There. Just a little bit of, you know, black panel lining marker, and we got a little bit more in there. Just a tiny bit. But it's enough. Alright, now I gotta build the other thruster. Pretty soon, it's going to be Black Friday at work. We're already starting to slowly gear up for it, and yeah, that's not going to be a lot of fun when it happens. And I don't think I will actually get the time off. Like, I don't think I'll get that day off. I haven't had a Friday off like that in a little bit. My days off tend to be Monday, Tuesday, and then the next week, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I doubt they would want, I doubt I'd be able to, I would just happen to get it off. Which, oh well, it's not like I do anything on Black Friday anyway. I could just do it all online. At least we don't have crazy ass, you know, deals and stuff happening Black Friday here in Canada. At least everywhere I've been. Compared to whatever the hell happens in America. Oh my god. Like, just, oh my god, why? How do you have, like, just maybe slightly better deals on things happening that it can result in people going to the hospital and or dying? Like, what the hell? That is, I'm sorry. A TV that's maybe 50 bucks off from regular price is not worth it. I'm sorry. Plus, now TVs aren't super expensive like they used to be. Like, they're really not. If you're really looking at it, it is super easy to get a TV now. A very good big TV, and it's not going to cost you thousands upon thousands of dollars. The price in TV market just collapsed entirely. There we go. I feel like people stopped really caring once the 3D TV flopped. You guys remember that? You remember them trying to sell you 3D TVs? You can blame Avatar for that. It looked really good in 3D in movie theaters. You want to experience that at your home? Get this 3D TV. And all it did was give you headaches. I'm glad that trend, crashed and burned. Though I will admit, I did kind of enjoy we're re-releasing old movies, but now in 3D. I watched Jurassic Park in 3D. Nothing changed about that movie. The 3D was barely an effect that happened. I missed out on The Phantom Menace in 3D, but that's okay. I've seen The Phantom Menace a lot. And even then, I tune out most of that movie just until it gets to the pod race and Darth Maul. One movie you literally, at this point, one movie you kind of have to pay me to watch, Star Wars-wise, is A New Hope. I mean, it's okay, it's pretty good, but, like, it is so boring. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Episode 4, A New Hope, I find is really goddamn boring, especially if you've seen it before. Like, oh my god. It's, ugh. I've shown 2 separate people the original trilogy, and sitting through A New Hope every time sucked. It feels so slow. Empire Strikes Back, I will watch, a million times. You have to pay me to not watch it. I love Empire Strikes Back. Episode 5 is one of my favorite movies of all time. I remember I went to this one theater where the screen was also on the sides of the room, and that sounds like an IMAX theater. I'm pretty sure that's an IMAX theater. I mean, that's cool that it's, it's like you can see even more, but like, fuck, I just want to look ahead. I don't want to have to turn my head to try and see the entirety of this movie. And if you see the non-IMAX version of this movie, it's not nearly as good. For obvious reasons. You're losing out on how big everything is. Okay, apparently that one doesn't go to the side. But this one also doesn't. Where the hell? Oh, I was just putting it wrong. There we go. Alright, we have one leg covered. Like, there are some movies just watching it at home after the fact isn't nearly as good of an experience. Like, Gravity. The one with the woman that's stuck in space. Like, a random debris field and asteroids and stuff hit the shuttle and everything she's on, and she's basically, stuck out in the void trying to survive. That movie is incredible in a theater where you've got surround sound and a big screen. It is great in a theater. You try and watch that thing at home, you lose that. You lose a lot of the tension from not having really deep, bassy surround sound for when, the debris comes back around the planet for another pass every few minutes or so. You lose that because you don't have the massive surround sound like a theater does. There are literally just some movies that are only really, really good in a theater. Oh, damn it. I forgot to give this thing a toe. Damn it. It's easy enough to do. Like, Avatar is really good in theaters when you've got the proper 3D glasses and everything in there, so with the surround sound. But if you watch it at home and whatnot, it's not as good. It's still a pretty decent movie, but, like, you're losing some of the effect by, one, not having 3D going on, even though if it's not really that important in the long run, and not having the surround sound, just to add to all the wilderness sounds that are in there. You're not going to pick them all up. Okay. Alright, Duel's got its leggy bits now. We're getting a decent bit of bulk on here now. Looking pretty good. Its arms are a little bare at the moment, but we're going to be fixing that shortly. And oh my god. We have to take parts out for the arms. Really? Okay. Oh. Okay, take his hands off. Take the blue bit around his wrist off. If I can get it off. There we go. That I'm scared to break by accident by applying too much pressure. And then I replace those blue ones with these slightly thicker and longer black ones. Okay. Even going with the movie will be much better in the theater. Avengers Endgame. Even Infinity War. Those are amazing in a theater. In a big room like that with the surround sound and whatnot. 3D glasses, it doesn't really matter at that point. But just having all that around you with just absolutely amazing. Watching it at home on your TV, not nearly as great. It doesn't have the same impact. Doesn't have nearly the same impact. Yeah, apparently I'm just full of opinions today. Okay, now I can put his hands back on. I'm full of asparagus. Can it be trade? I'll gladly take that asparagus. I'll have some aspergas, please. It's white asparagus. Have you had the white kind before? I don't think I have. I've just had the, like, regular green kind for sure. It's weird as fuck. It tastes like Fruit Loops? What the hell kind of... What the hell? So white asparagus tastes like Fruit Loops. Huh. I mean, I'll still eat it. It's weird as hell, but I'll eat it. Which one did I do? I did 2. Yeah, we're getting a little more armor on him now. I don't even know where I would get white asparagus where I am. I don't think I've ever seen it in a grocery store, to be perfectly honest. Oh, since we are approaching the good old, you know, holiday season, like, you know, that good old, time, I'm thinking, at least one of the days that I would normally do my regular, you know, Gundam watch-alongs, which, I mean, are kind of a little bit infrequent, I'm gonna set aside as we're just gonna watch Christmas specials. Like, I will put on the old Rankin Bass, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, from, what the hell is it? The Year Without a Santa Claus, that kind of stuff. Like, I didn't watch any of those last year, and I usually watch at least Rudolph, but I didn't, so I need to. It's tradition. I remember watching that shit in elementary school. They would roll in a TV just to put it on in the background. Hi, Kristen. How's it going? Welcome on in. It's going pretty good. Just chatting away and finishing up the Duel Blitz. I keep trying to say the Blitz Duel, but no. It's the Duel Gundam with Blitz add-ons. Not a Blitz with dual add-ons, which, if you were to do that, all you're doing is taking away from the Blitz. This is the one I need. Okay. Oh, we're gonna finally have an empty runner again. Let's freaking go. No, we will shortly. Yep. Empty runner. Just what I wanted to see. So yeah, that's what I'm definitely gonna be doing. More in December than anything, because that just feels a lot more fitting. We'll do, you know, good old, Santa's Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all the classic, stop motion. It's a tradition at this point. They're old as hell, but they're also very, very fast. they're a lot shorter than you think. Almost got that one yesterday. Hobby Lobby has them on sale. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, if you want a more, well-proportioned, articulated, Duel Gundam, this is definitely what you want. It's a lot better than the old HG Seed kit, that's for sure. And then again, that is not saying much. Those kits, compared to now, are kind of hot garbage. Especially the Duel with the Assault Shroud on. It loses what little articulation it has. So far with this guy, we're not really losing anything, from what I can tell. And my headset's dying, because of course it is. That's fine. I can plug it in shortly. Cool. We made a gun. I'm pretty sure this is its new railgun. Plugged in. There we go. Alright, we're making a shoulder. I'm probably also don't know when 100% exactly, but I'm going to try and pick up the Lightning Buster Gundam as well. Unfortunately, that one doesn't have just a standard Buster Gundam underneath. It is a little bit retooled with different parts, but hey, it's still a Buster Gundam technically. I mean, it is the Buster Gundam. Plus, it just... the one runner on here literally just calling it the G-frame. So it's like, okay, yeah, these are for them to do revives of the old Seed kits. That's 100% what they're going to be. They'll do the Seed Freedom versions first, and then they'll do like a P-Bandai of the original setup. So, Duel with its standard Assault Shroud, Buster as the Buster, a redone Blitz. They might finally do a goddamn Aegis. Like, oh my god. We've been waiting forever for a new Aegis mold. One that could actually mount fucking beam sabers on its feet and wrists. Did get my first RG, so I'm gonna have fun with that. Oh, what RG? What real grade did you pick up? And maybe we'll finally get a revive kit of just the Justice Gundam? Because Infinite Justice got it. They made Infinite Justice Spec 2. Or is it 2? It's one of them. Where's Justice? Justice still has just the crappy HG Seed kit. RG Zeta? Alright, nice, nice. Hope you enjoy the build. There you are. That's what I'm looking for. Zeta is just a classic. I only have the HG Revive of the Zeta, but it looks so damn good. Like, it just looks great. Zeta is such a very good design. Like, oh my god. No wonder they've got like a bunch of variants that try to capture that Zeta feel again. They knew they hit a winner. when they made that thing. I mean, even in universe, they keep trying to mass produce the goddamn Zeta Gundam. Got the Rigazee, the Rizel, the mass produced Zeta Gundam. You've got the ground variants of the Zeta, like I think it's the A1 and then the C1 for space. They just keep trying to remake the Zeta. Every time. Alright, and we take this good old cannon, and we just shove it on here. Yeah, it just, okay. And then it folds up. That's actually kind of cool. This is a shoulder. And it literally just kind of slides down on this. Alright. It just slots in there and stays in there with friction. Alright, do I need the cannon? I need the cannon. Let's just kind of pull this tab here and... Or not, because it's too tight. There we go. Just, flip it out. And there, railgun. It's a little awkward that it just sticks out so far away from the rest of the machine, but, if it works, it works. Also, if you really want to get up close and dirty with it, you can just pull it off and, Really? You're gonna fight with me on this? Oh, God. Really want to get more accuracy with it. God damn it. It's really gonna fight me? Apparently it's in there tight. There we go. We can pull out a handle. So you could rip this thing off his shoulder and use it like a gun. Normally. Instead of awkward... gonna hang out quite a few feet from the rest of the body. But that's cool. That's cool how they made it fold in very nicely with the shoulder to kind of hide it. I like that. Alright, next is the other shoulder, and a lot is going into this apparently. So I need this runner again. Alright, 12. My god hands aren't snipping nearly as well as they used to. I don't know. Maybe I should look into at least getting a backup pair of nippers pretty soon. Because at the moment, I don't have a backup pair. I'm gonna kind of need those. Because if I can't use nippers to cut my parts out, I can't exactly make model kits when they come in. I mean, I could use the really budget method. Just toenail clippers. In a pinch, they will work. In a pinch. Just some nail clippers will work, but it's kind of recommended you don't use them if you want really nice clean cuts. Then again, I'm not a professional builder in any way, shape, or form. I straight build pretty much everything. The most I will do is maybe do a tiny bit of panel lining and filling in some dark crevices to bring out just a little bit more detail. So they look just that tad bit better. Because, I mean, if you got a Gundam and it has face vents, you gotta color in those face vents. It needs the mouth to, you know, pop. It needs to. This one goes here. Interesting. Ah, I see. Okay, now we put it in this thing. Ooh, another fun little reminder, I do have an order coming in, so expect more Gunpla and Chill in the near future. We have the high-grade Zaku 1, the Legao, and the Astria Gundam Type F. So I've got a Zaku, a Doggo, and a Gundam prototype upgrade. So yeah, expect that in the very near future. I'm mostly really super excited for the Legao because it's a doggo mobile suit. Literally just a dog. I've already made the Gaia Gundam, which can turn into a dog, but this one is purely dog. The Zaku 1 is just because I like the Zaku 1. I have a Zaku 1 sniper type already, but I just want a standard vanilla Zaku 1. And then I should eventually get a standard vanilla Zaku 2, because I have Char's Zaku 2. Also, I can say I have a base Zaku 1, a base Zaku 2, and a base Zaku 3. Even though it is not green like the other ones, it is in fact like gray. If I want a green Zaku 3, I'd have to get the Zaku 3 custom. And I don't feel like it. I just don't. The only Zaku 3 custom I'd want is the Zaku 3 custom that was initially made for Char. I want his red Zaku 3 that he didn't use because he got the Sazabi. Alright, we put the beam saber in there. We fold that up and then put the panel down, and we've got, yeah, hidden beam saber. So, we can try to. So we open that panel up, and we pry this up. And there we go. The Duel has access to a beam saber again. And then the other side is a small little missile launcher. Just 2 missiles. Pretty neat. No more dual-wielding beam sabers, though, so that's kind of crappy. But hey, is what it is. At least he has the beam saber. At least he still has access to a beam saber. They could have just nixed it entirely. There, and yeah, not too bad. Definitely got a different profile now. Yeah. Let me actually get this guy a little bit more up close for you guys, rather than all the way down there. Well, we still have to get the armor on there and the last of its new weapons, but as is, looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. I should eventually try and get a better camera. Yeah, he does look cool. I'm happy they brought the Duel back in the movie. Alright, next part. I love the Duel Gundam, guys. I love it so much. I don't know why. I mean, I kinda know why. I love prototype units. This guy is a prototype unit. He got a few cool scenes. He doesn't have any special gimmicks like the others, but he manages to go through, you know, the series still. He manages to keep pace with all these special-ass machines. Like, Like, I can turn invisible. I can transform. I'm a walking weapons platform. I can swap my backpack out. I just have gun. that's Duel. I have gun. I have gun. I have shield. And I mean, yes, he does get the Assault Shroud to kind of, you know, turn him into a lesser Buster Gundam in a way. But hey, it increases survivability because he has an extra layer of armor, quite literally bolted to the thing. It ain't connected naturally, it's literally just bolted on there. It's not even connected to his phase shift armor. It's just sitting on there. He has to turn that on separately. Like, yeah, turn my armor on so it goes on after this other armor has already been put on top. It's funny. It's just too funny. Well, that's Duel and Izak for you. Building the launcher now for its right arm for the Lancer darts. Just a slightly modified version of what the Blitz Gundam used. It doesn't have a giant composite weapon system like the Blitz, but it doesn't need it. It has its own separate beam rifle and beam saber. It just kind of said fuck you to the shield part. It just wanted the darts. It wanted the big ass darts. Of all the things for it to carry over, I want the big explodey Lancer darts here. I got my explodey spears at the ready. Because apparently we still need that. Oh, it mounts at the bottom. That's cool. Well, we're starting to run out of parts. That's good. And then the cover. And that's not too bad. And it should, in theory, just mount here. There. He's got one of his new weapons now. Darts. If they're anything like lawn darts, he's the deadliest man on the battlefield. Okay. Now for the one that's really gonna be part heavy. But I expected this. Massive nub left behind. Yeah, just leave it as is right now. Oh, this will actually finish off this runner entirely. Perfect. Less runners sitting on my desk. done. Okay. Neck. Oh, the same shop I always order my stuff from, at the same time that I got those kits from, especially the Astria Type F that I just jumped on. They also got the Mighty Strike Freedom. So I'm like, oh, okay, you decided to get that one in now, so alright, well, I'll have to wait before I if I decide to get that one. Just to get the last of the strikes, the Strike and Freedom variants that were used in Universe. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, this comes with extra. Huh, cool. Well, okay, so I only need to put off one extra part of this. That's cool. I don't need an extra claw bit. So that's it for this runner. Okay, I'm kind of forced myself to get the Mighty Strike Freedom now because I have the Strike. I have the Freedom, I have the Strike Freedom, now I need the Mighty Strike Freedom with its waifu-powered backpack, more or less. I don't know, it's a thing. I'm not gonna go into details and spoil, you know, a movie that just came out like that, that I'm probably gonna watch in Discord with everybody. I'm not trying to talk too much about specifics that happen. We are in the middle of the Seed watch along. We're only like we're into the second arc. Or we just finished the second. We just got through the whole Desert Tiger arc. We got to see him fight Andrew Waltfeld and then kill him and be sad about it. And also Flay's a bitch. We all hate Flay here. God, all I can say half the time when she appears on screen is fucking Flay. Okay, we've got Claw. We have Claw weapon. That just looks like a drill right now because I have it closed up. Yeah, it's very true. Fucking Flay. And then Kira decides to go and actually fucks Flay. Oh, funny thing about that, Mari. About that whole thing there, when Seed initially aired back in the early 2000s, parents complained because of just the one scene where Kira gets out of bed and is putting his clothes back on, and Flay was in the bed with him. They complained about the implication. So what do the creators do? Oh, for the special edition and also the remaster version, which we're watching in Discord, yeah, let's just add a blatant scene where they're clearly having sex. No implication anymore, they're just doing it. Let's just animate that. More or less. You don't see the actual act, but you see, well, shots of them in the dark, clearly under the covers doing something. Flay is grabbing the sheets and reacting in a very, you know, pleasured way. It did show up during our watch along. It's very fast. I'm putting this on right. Apparently I am. Doesn't cover the entire thing. What the hell? Yep, that happened. That happened. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong one. That's why. Yeah, so they turned what was an implication into, you know, just a blatant thing. Just blatantly, yeah, we did it. We were doing it on screen. I don't know if it shows up much more, if they ever flash back to that stuff very briefly or not. And guess what? Seed is full of flashbacks. The remaster kind of tried to cut out a lot of the clip show recap episodes. Because it didn't need to have a lot. But there's still going to be a lot of flashbacks. Because of course there is. There's a lot that happens in this show. I mean, you've seen enough already. A lot happens. Like a lot of war crimes. A lot of racism. A lot of attempted genocide. And all without the use of nuclear weapons. Because they can't use nukes. The Earth kinda started the war with the people in space by launching a nuke and blowing up that colony that Atherin's mom was on. So the space people responded by littering the entire Earth with things that quite literally stop nuclear fission. They launched thousands of them that embedded themselves deep into the planet, that just jammed the possibility of nuclear fission ever happening. So any nuclear power plant is just gone. A lot of power sources are just unusable now. It's partly why the mobile suits all run on batteries, because they can't put, like, an actual reactor inside the machines. They need to run off a fucking battery. Okay, got that on. And, okay, now I gotta give them thrusters. So yeah, no one gets to use nukes anymore in Seed. But they find other ways to, you know, horribly murder each other. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost there. Wait, am I done with these runners? I've been holding on to them for no reason. I've been holding on to these white ones for no reason. Yep. Awesome. These are the last two parts that are coming out. There we go. Those are the last runners done for. Take that, and then we go like this. And then we take our duel here, and boom. It's now got a little grapple claw on it, just like the Blitz does. In fact, I think it's just an upgraded version of what the Blitz had. It even comes with a wire, so I can attach it on here if I wanted to show it flying off. I won't bother with that because these wires are always finicky. But this does open up. It is completely articulated. I can open it up into its claw grabby mode. Not as wide because it's on, the wrist right now, but it does open up, which is really cool. It's actually better than the HG Blitz's version, where it's either you get the big fully put together thing, or you get one with the claws already out. You gotta swap it around. Okay. Oh, there's one more thing I'm able to do. Came with a stand that's supposed to hold the grabby claw. A good old stand made out of the runner pieces. Very simple. I love it when they include stuff like this. I mean, I have stands I can use if I wanted to, but the fact that they, put one in you could build yourself is awesome. Oh, finally, the video paused. Asking if I was still watching. That was number 9, so that's up top. I need 2. Let's make us a stand. Dude, I hate the YouTube playlist do that. It's a playlist. I want it to keep going. Yeah! Like, why? Why would you think, are you still watching? Dude, fuck off. It's a playlist. Let it go. Thankfully, it hasn't done it nearly as often as it used to, but it's still a little annoying. That, and then there, and voila, we have a simple stand. I wonder. Yep, he's got a booty hole. So, I'm not going to use it to hold the stand, the grapple. I'm just going to shove it up his butt. It's very floppy, as you can see. But it holds him up. Even has extra little parts here that I guess are just more adapter pieces. So, you know what? I'll just cut those out and hold on to them. You never know when I could use them and need them. Even if I do have a lot of stands already. A bunch of Tamashi stages from the fig arts I've collected over the years. Are those also going in his butt? They can. I can make them fit. I mean, if we can fit like almost 3 whole raccoons in our butt, I can make these plastic pieces fit in his. I think he'd like it very much. There we go. Well, he's gonna get an L-shaped piece up his ass now. There. I think there's too much extenders on here. The stand can't hold him nicely. Oh, hold on, maybe. No, it's too much. It's too much. But it at least is technically possible. Technically. Dropping pieces everywhere. Too much anal pleasure. It's surprising that there could ever actually be such a thing. Okay, we got like an extender and then a splitter. Good lord. Well, I could get almost all of them on there. That's just a piece of runner. There, it's like, oh god. So I got like all the other extenders on here. Let me actually, make the camera focus on this now. Yeah, I've got an extender there, and then I had a splitter on top. I put one L shape here, one L shape there, and then that's the part I think is going to hook into his grappling gun. Or not. It hooks into something. It's got a peg that's been used on this guy. But there we go. It also includes instructions on how to make it dock with the big weapons platform that it uses in the movie, that I have to get separately. A premium Bandai. Sorry, no, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on that. There we go. Duel Blitz done and in the bag. God, he's a little derpy right now. And the light does not help. He's all done. He's all armored up and ready to go. And then I'll bring in the original Assault Shroud. I like the Duel Blitz look more. It looks more natural compared to this. And also doesn't have pieces falling off of it. The Duel Blitz version, the Duel Blitz Assault Shroud looks a lot more natural than the standard Assault Shroud. I'll take better pictures of it later and post it online and in the Discord as usual. Like, it just... The armor looks a lot more natural, even if it has these unnaturally sloped shoulders. It still looks a hell of a lot better. I'm just gonna turn the ring light there off. It looks better. And I don't think I forgot about it. I've had it here the entire time. There's our good old Blitz Gundam, our invisible boy. So there's the he's got the darts, only they're a lot bigger, and there's only 2 of them compared to the Blitz's 3. And it's got the grabby claw thing, only his is bigger with 2 big thrusters compared to the Blitz's 3 small ones. So yeah, it's just it's just the Duel Gundam with a Blitz overlay, just to give it a few extra things, but just really cool. Because they kind of didn't really do anything with the Blitz. It didn't really have any other mobile suits that went invisible in the series after Seed. So it's just kind of like a waste. And then if I really, really wanted to, I can take his hand off, put the beam rifle in his hand. Shove it back on. There we go. Now the Duel Blitz has its beam rifle. It is fully locked, loaded, and ready to go. Awesome. Let me just do a tiny bit of cleanup over here. And then we can do that. Yeah, okay. Let's see my ugly mug once again. Alright, let me make sure this just focuses naturally on its own now. Yeah, there we go. Duel Blitz. This thing looks really nice. Looks a lot better than this guy. But I mean, to each their own. More than likely, they're going to release a P-Bandai version with this armor set and the shield. Maybe even the bazooka that it has, but never used in the series at all. So yeah, never know. Looks very nice. Different silhouettes, that's for sure. But you can, this guy looks like a chunky football player. He's really squat and smushed together with like no neck. This guy, you can tell he's got a neck. He actually still looks slender. Again, the armor looks much more natural on him compared to the first one. So wow, that really loosens up very fast. Yeah, they do looking pretty sexy. They do looking sexy. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with it. Okay. Gotta like move his entire legs back, kinda, to get him to stand up a little more straight without leaning too forward or back. I can't get his feet to move too forward because of these now. But oh well, is what it is. I can now finally get all of that off of my desk. It took a while, but I can now finally get it all off of my desk. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased. And fingers crossed they will do revives of, you know, the original seed forms of them. Like, a new Blitz, a new Buster, a new Aegis. Like, Aegis is the thing that really needs to get a new one. Don't mind that, that's, yeah. We've got a Strike. We've already got a revive of the Strike. I mean, I have my second one right here. I still have it. Like, it's just, there it is. There's the Strike, the revived Strike. Put that bad boy next to our good old Duel Blitz. And yeah, not too bad. I might try and get the Duel Blitz into like just the Ale Strike opening pose. Because that's like just that's like the go-to seed pose. I could probably easily do it even with the armor on. I'll try it later and post, you know, in the Discord the attempt, and then I'll try with the original Duel 2 just to see how badly it can do it. Up there. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh. Well, you can tell I'm a tired boy. Thank God I am, you know, off. Thank God I am off tomorrow. Okay, schedule for rest of the week. Boom, there it is, right there. Tomorrow, Labyrinth of Grisaya. On the fence of whether I'll actually start at 10, I might have to end up doing some stuff that day. If I have to delay it to later that day, I will let you guys know. But Labyrinth of Grisaya will happen tomorrow, whether it is at 10 or later in the day. Regardless, I am off. I have all day. I can fire stream up and do it now that I have a more stable bitrate again. But Tuesday will for sure be at 10 o'clock, so no worries there. We will have 2 streams of Grisaya this week. Yummy Grisaya. Good that you say that, because we're going onto the side story route about the one who loves to cook all the food. So actual yummy. Wrong command. And I spelled that wrong. Good job, me. Alright, so I am going to raid out for today because I got a decent amount of people on me and I want to raid out just in general. Mostly because someone I follow is still doing their subathon. This is day 34 for them. They got 8 hours left on their timer, and I want to raid into them at least once before it is over, because I really want to. I've raided into them before. I've done it before. Don't do it too often. I enjoy watching them very much. I do call them my Kami Oshi, if you know what that means. That's how much I enjoy their content a lot. I consider them my Kami Oshi. So, we are going to be raiding in to Ginger Snap Sirius. Siren VTuber drew and rigged her own live 2D model that she debuted for this subathon, pretty much. And she did a fantastic job. I love it when artists can draw and rig their own models. We already know someone else here that's done that. A certain Mari. So it's amazing to see the time and dedication that comes with this stuff. I still have my non-updated raid commands. I keep forgetting I need to do that. Yeah. Or if I can... I might have the time. I might be able to do it properly. Might be able to do the new... Might be able to do it in time before the raid starts. Okay, you can use that one if you'd like, if you have a sub. Instead of the other one. I need to update it with the new raid emote. So, thank you everybody again for watching, commenting, lurking. Appreciate it very, very much. I will be back tomorrow for Grisaya. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. Let's send Ginger some love.